5150 championship. No turning back. Padded cell match. 5150 is a police code. What it means is, it's a code that they call in if someone is a danger to themselves or to others. It's kind of appropriate that I'm the 5150 champion, considering that I'm a danger to myself and to others, because I will do whatever it takes to get the message out there. And I know that holding that little piece of metal will get people's attention. I know that people will watch what I have to say because I have that title. Now, as we stand in that padded cell, Colton, there will be no turning back. There will be no escaping. There will be no running. Because there is nothing that you can do to stop me. Now, I said that as I became the 5150 champion, certain things would occur. I tried to make that happen at the last show. Apparently, our boss, Charles, Mr. Fiegel, does not want to see that happen. But I'll get to that later. That will be in a separate video. Because while he can stop me from speaking in the ring, he cannot stop me from speaking, and people will watch what I have to say. And that is coming. That is coming. Matter of fact, that video will be out, I'm going to say, Tuesday morning Central Time at the latest. Now, having said that, what Mr. Charles needs to realize is that a birth of truth is fixing to occur. And no tying my wrists together is going to keep that from happening. And he is so desperate to stop me from speaking that he actually will put someone like Colton Watt to try and remove the title from me. I mean, let's get real here. Colton Watt is talented enough to be here. I will say that. But enough about the V Nation, because that's fixing to come. I have what I want now. That's fixing to come. But in order for my voice to be heard, in order for the information to get out there, in order for me to make a difference, to change the way that things are occurring, I have to keep that title. So now we turn to Colton Watt. And Colton, it is very plain to see that you are apathetic for anything that does not directly involve you. And if it does not benefit you, you just are not interested. And I have to truly applaud you, because you are the average American. Congratulations. Personally, I really would not brag about it, but whatever. Now, there's a dilemma in that, though. You see, as you stand in my way, as you try and take the title from me, as you try and remove the very key that makes it to where I will be able to inform the people of what is really going on versus what Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, and ABC are all trying to tell them, then you become part of the problem. And I have to deal with that problem. And I will deal with that problem. Now, if I understand this correctly, you are supposed to be known as the X Factor, the It Factor. I've looked at your history, Colton. Since you have been in ASE, you're a joke. I mean, let's get real here. You won one match out of the 3 that you've had, and that one was a tag match. You didn't even get the pinfall. You said that I was a facade. You couldn't get the job done. Now I'm the champion. You couldn't get the job done in your first match. Now you think you can challenge me one-on-one. No escaping in a padded cell. Nothing but weapons around. I need you to understand something, Colton. I'm not from suburbia. I'm like Eminem. Amplified. You ever see 8 Mile? That's what I wish my childhood had been. You starting to get a picture now? See, I'm not stereotype street. I'm just street. Hell, if I was a girl, you could call me Annie, because it damn sure was a hard knock life. And then you're going to step into a ring where there's no escaping, where I have the ability to subdue you, and there are weapons all around. I was raised around people that constantly wanted to beat my ass, and I still came out. And that was just me surviving. That was not even for a cause. Because as I told you, the last time we met, Colton, it's not about who has the bigger body frame, who has the bigger height, bigger arm reach, more skills, more moves. At the end of the day, it's about who has the most drive. It's about who wants it the most. And I proved that when I won that title. Because I wanted it the most. You know, it's kind of interesting that No Turning Back is going to be on December 22nd. Do you know what December 22nd is? December 22nd is the first night of winter. And I find that interesting because it's also going to be my first title defense. It will be your first shot at a title in ASC. It will be the first appearance of the padded cell match. It will be a night of first. But not for you, Colton. Because for you, your first ends when you step inside that ring. After that, it's all reruns. You see, winter is the time when life, as it pertains to nature, all seems to go to sleep as if choked out. Now, revolution is born as a response to the cerebral eclipse of the system. As the politicians stand as the brain of the country, as they stand of the brain of the region, but when that brain is eclipsed, darkness comes, and revolution is born out of it. And you too will see the cerebral eclipse, because your mind, your intellect is stuck. See, what is an eclipse? An eclipse is nothing more than a covering up, a washing, a block. When you have a lunar eclipse, the moon is blocking the sun. When you have a solar eclipse, the sun is in front of the moon. Now, when you think about this, you already have an eclipse of the mind. And I'm going to show you a cerebral eclipse. I'm going to help you. Because I'm going to put you out. No more bright lights. You're not going to see the top of the cell. You're not going to see the bottom of the mat. You won't even see my hand raised. All you will see is darkness. As I choke the breath out of you. You see, I am the voice of the voiceless. And this voice will be heard. But more than the voice of the voiceless, I am the fist of the people. Because the people are tired. And I'm not talking about the average Joe. That's, well, not the average Joe, but I'm not talking about suburban. Okay? I'm not talking about people living up in Beverly Hills, on Rodeo. I'm not talking about people with 2-car garages. I'm talking about the people that are living in the ghetto, in the hood, in the trailer parks, in the rundown neighborhoods that nobody comes to. I'm talking about the people that are living in kitchenettes because that's all they can afford. They are tired of it. They are tired of the base pay. They are tired of the judgment by people like you, Colton. People who say that being poor is their own fault. There's nothing wrong with the system. That if you work hard, you can get up. But see, that's what makes people like me, people like Marshall Mathers, that's what makes them unique, is because they were able to overcome the odds. Statistically, the odds are against them. When people are suffering in Russia from poverty, we don't say, oh, well, too bad, if they really wanted to, they could get out. No, because we know that it is very, very hard. The system is not set up for them to move up. And the people in this country are pissed off. To them, you're a symbol of everything that they cannot stand. A symbol of the stuck-up white boy. A symbol of the overprivileged who has no clue what the hell is going on. The cerebral eclipse is coming. I am the fist of the people. At a no turning back, I'm going to shove that fist straight down your throat. The revolution is here.